We are not Bob-Omb. We're here to talk about Gamescom, Scott Pilgrim, and the Trash Pandas.
Woo!
I am your host, Lord Lad, joined with the other host,
I don't want to be here.
Bestie. And today we are joined by a good friend of ours, Dunboi.
It is me. Hello.
Yeah, boy. Yo,
So
it's
how are we
pretty, it's
doing
pretty,
today,
it's pretty
fellas?
meta, you know. We're talking about Scott Pilgrim, and the name of this is Nerd Bomb. It's pretty meta, you know.
Yeah,
Sex,
probably.
Sex Bomb, you know. The famous
Yeah.
movie where they played Mario 64 once, and then they got sexually attracted to the bombs. But not us, not us.
Not us, not
No,
us.
no way.
We got sexy
I'm
attracted
attracted to
to Ramona
Mario.
Flowers.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
yeah. That's what I was thinking about. Yeah.
Hmm.
Bullet Bill though. Oof. We're sex
Your
Oh.
hands with
Bill.
Bullet Bill. He's mine.
Fine, I'll sell the chain jump.
Oh my god.
Uh.
Anyway, Daniel, how are you after last night's for shenanigans?
Yeah. I'm good. I'm good. Uh.
Yeah. Aaron,
Spider
next
doesn't
time.
really do much, so
Fair
for
enough.
me, I mean.
Fair enough. Yeah, Aaron, we played the Aston movie card game Muffin Time, and I didn't realize how much fun we would have with it. So we're gonna play it next time you come to mine. With the whole gang.
Yippee.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's a very fun game.
Yippee.
Oh, Leroy hated it because of how bullshit some of the cards were.
I want to play What Do You Meme? Have you seen that one?
No.
It's like
I know. I only know one person who owns it, and there's nobody in our group.
so basically, Daniel, you're given a prompt, right? Like, well, one person. So everyone gets like 7 cards of like memes and shit, like old vines and just memes. And then
Yeah.
someone else will just whip out a card, which is they're pretty much the cards are, and then it'll say like a prompt. I'm pretty sure one was like me when I find out girls actually poop, and then you pick your best meme, and then the funniest one with the caption wins. It's pretty
Ah, okay.
funny. But yeah, I'll play Muffin Time. I used to love that. That was our brain rot back in our day.
Yeah, that was good brain rot. Like the memeless video where he spoke about brain rot now and brain rot in our time.
Yeah, and I won the first match in like 3 turns, and then had to sit out for the rest of it.
Yeah.
I won, but at what cost?
Nah,
Wait,
Leroy
why did you
hated it
why did you
because
sit out? What? Because you won.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then they continued for like second and third place or something.
yeah.
Oh, what? You just win when you get like 3 cards or
No,
3
it's,
wins.
No, you get to 10.
so you get to 10 cards.
You said you won the
But
first 3 rounds. Oh, did you make it short?
In the first 3 turns. No, like, but by my third turn, I had 10 cards already, and I just, yeah.
Oh, you was cheating.
no,
No.
no, it's just the thing is, right, some of the cards in the game could just pretty much give you a hand to win. It just says, here you go, surprise.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure one of my cards was the one where I just take 1 card from everyone else, and that pretty
Yeah.
much gave me a head start. And from that
Nah,
point, yeah.
nah, someone used the what was the card? Someone used the glasses card, and Leroy was furious. Because like, this is some bullshit. And then oh my, and
I
then
like
he had to
how-
do a big. Oh
No,
my
go on.
god! When Leroy had to do, because Samuel pulled a card out and said, "Oh, you got to choose someone to do a baby voice until your next turn, and if they fail to do it, they got to pick up 3 cards. No, they discard 3 cards or something like that." And and Leroy's done like said 2 words in his quote unquote baby voice, and so I was like, "That's not a baby voice." And then he was like, "But that's the best I can do." And then I completely one up him by actually doing one.
Yeah, but
And so I was
like,
like, "That's how you do it."
well, yeah, but Leroy has a deep voice. You
Bro,
can't
when he
dismiss
starts
his
doing
baby
the baby
voice.
when he started doing the baby voice, his voice was like fucked for like a good 10 minutes.
Did Owen
Samuel and
got it?
Leroy really, yeah, he did.
Oh.
Samuel and Leroy really hated each other because they both played that card on each other at some point. First Leroy did it to no, he couldn't have actually because he was before him. I remember someone played it on Sam and then he couldn't do it either.
I think it was
But
me.
I'm actually surprised Samuel couldn't do it. Because like if you just catch him getting shit on in any video game, he starts crying like a little baby.
Oh, and the thing is, like, it was so ironic because afterwards we played Mario Party and we
Oh,
only had two controllers. We only
Uh,
had two controllers, right? So you had to do two separate teams. So I was the host. I was the drunk host. Kurt recorded it, and he failed to put him on the Discord. I'm gonna have words with him later about it.
oh, you was the drunk host. What, did you have like two-siders, yeah?
I'll have
No,
you know
no,
he
no,
had like 4.
five.
Oh, wow,
Oh, was it 5?
four-siders.
I think by the end of the night I've had like 5. I think.
That's pretty good for like a 15-year-old girl.
Oh,
I had 2, and then I was like, yeah, I can't get drunk.
Owen was gone after the first one.
Well, yeah,
And
but
he had to
like,
go to work.
he's a toothpick. He has nowhere for the alcohol to consume. You have like all the like fatness and mass like I do for it to not affect you.
But
Plus, you
anyway,
eat a lot. It should absorb all the alcohol.
actually, we didn't eat much.
Because after 2, I was like, I don't want to be a dick and drink too many of the bottles. Plus, at this point, I'm just feeling more gassy than I am drunk, which is not at all like I didn't really feel drunk at all. Maybe slightly tipsy for like half an hour or something, but that was about. And not even that, honestly. I just felt more bloated and gassy because like it's a.
Well, you know what? Let me
I mean,
let me join the vibe. Let me take a swig of my bottle. So I just know I can get the atmosphere of what you guys are talking about. You know.
Okay.
So I was
But,
just like, I'm not even gonna bother at that point. But yeah, go on.
But yeah, like I wasn't like most like when we were doing the when I was being the drunk host, most of it was put on.
Yeah, I know. It always
Okay.
is. Arian, you
yeah,
actually have to
because-
get drunk, by the way, when we recite Scott Pilgrim. You have to get drunk for the first time.
Oh,
Oh,
I
yeah.
have to as well.
Yeah. What do you mean? What do you mean as
drunk
well?
Before.
No, you haven't been properly drunk, though.
I have on New Year's.
Yeah, but we weren't there to witness that.
Alright,
So I don't
fine, but
believe you.
When are we recording? Because I have no alcohol at the moment.
Neither does Daniel. We're not doing it yet. You know, we got to
Alright.
wait a little bit for me to write the whole script out.
Are we gonna do it in person or are we doing it over call?
No, we're doing it over call.
Okay. But
Hey, if we did it in person, I'd have a rough time getting back home. So I think it's better over call.
Yeah. We actually fly to
Yeah.
Canada to do it.
yeah.
You know the
Oh my
castle
God.
where they did the Lucas Leave bit, like, is an actual place in Canada, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I'll
we
show
could just go there.
Like half of me is dressed as Scott Pilgrim, the other half Steven Stills, and I like turn around every time. And then I mean I have to do more than that. I'd need like an Envy Adam mask.
And
Envy Adams mask or
I got
something.
me half dressed as
please,
Wallace and
please, when we
Ramona.
Please, Daniel, when it comes to Envy Adams's like song, you have to recite the whole song.
Oh, I was going to.
And
Not
I'm
the
the
whole,
and I'm
yeah,
the
not the whole song,
guitar.
just whatever's in the film.
And
'Cause, like
I'm-
it wouldn't make
and-
sense for me to sing the full.
And
I mean,
I'm
it
the-
wouldn't make sense for me to sing the full version of the song if we're just reenacting the film.
Are we doing every single song? Because like I put the song of the starting one. So we
I'll
doing
take you for a ride.
that ain't the first one. So are we so are we doing all the well? I mean, you seeing as you are Envy and Steven, you're the one singing them all, Daniel.
Yeah, pretty much.
So you down to sing all of them?
I mean, once I'm drunk, yeah.
Don't worry, I think
I do it anyway.
don't worry. You know, Scott does the ad libs as well, so you know you'll just be singing with yourself.
Yeah.
Unless we sing No Fun as well, then I get to say fun. You know, yay,
Yeah.
little Kim. Oh wait, I get to sing as Matthew Patel though.
Oh, that's true.
Scott Pilgrim.
Ari, and you also get to be the vegan police because you're just every extra.
Oh, yeah.
okay. I'm every extra plus the narrator.
Yeah, I
And
mean,
the
if you want some specific characters to voice, because you had gone
I
off by
wanted
then.
Steve.
You wanted
You want
who?
what?
I wanted Steve.
Who?
Oh, Steven Stills.
Yes.
Why?
He's cool. I like him.
But
You
he's,
can have him.
but
I mean,
he's,
I don't
but he's
mind.
Daniel.
I know.
He's literally me, Ryan Gosling moment.
Oh my.
I don't mind. I mean, we'll talk more about that like another time, because I don't mind.
Who's knives?
Me.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm every female.
Oh
Well,
yeah.
except for,
Apart- well,
except for
yeah,
Envy.
Yeah,
You're-
you got
and
the titties.
and
for
and
it,
you're
so-
and you're Stacy and Julie, so I'm not every female. Arian's got Stacy and Julie.
Oh yeah.
Which one's Stacy and Julie?
Stacy is Scott's little sister, and Julie's the one that swears a lot.
Yeah.
Oh,
Aubrey
her.
Plaza.
Oh, right.
And you have young Neil, who is literally you.
What, the quiet one? Is he
No,
the quiet one?
the dumb
well,
one.
I mean, he's kind of quiet as well. Like, he doesn't have that many lines, I don't think.
You literally get to have like a line that sums you up perfectly when I ask you what
Oh,
you
yeah,
play, and
yeah.
you go,
Wait.
Zelda, Tetris.
Oh my god, because that is what I play in Zelda and Tetris.
And
Yeah, man, you
and I
love
fit the
Tetris.
female characters
Yeah,
so
man.
well, you know. I just want to brutally insult Daniel over and over again.
What, as the oh, you get to be the lesbian. You get to be the lesbian person who has a fucking orgasm.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, Daniel's gonna make me orgasm to death,
Oh no, I forgot about that.
and we're gonna almost have sex.
No.
Yes. And I'm gonna have
Oh,
to tell you to your
almost.
face that I changed my mind about having sex with you. Because you've never heard that before, have you?
Fuck off. Fuck right off.
They're like, that's not gonna do your podcast anymore.
I actually haven't. I think. I don't remember.
I know, right? Because you're such a.
We're like, shut up. We're like, I don't know, like 8 minutes into this podcast, and I already wish my water was alcohol.
Actually, it's been 11 minutes. Actually.
Oh wow.
Oh,
I should have said 10. I would have been closer. I was gonna say 10, but I was like, it hasn't been that long yet.
Yeah, but you forget I fucked up the intro.
Oh yeah, if we're going off that, then it's like 13 minutes then.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to this fun little like idea we have with just voicing over the Scott Pilgrim film for fun. Because I've mentioned this before, but I'm really into like voice acting stuff. Like, if I
I wanted
wasn't,
to be a games voice actor at one time.
yeah, it's a lot of fun. Like, if I wasn't pursuing my like, I was gonna say dream. If I wasn't pursuing games design, I would probably be either trying to do VA stuff, or I'd be still into music like I was back in high school. But because like I'm still interested in it now, like I still think about it from time to time. Like, oh, what if I had committed to learning music instead of just giving up on it?
What if?
But
I mean, you could voice act for some of our characters in our Battle of the Bands game.
oh, I've thought about that.
Because we're gonna
Yeah.
have many gimmicky characters.
Back in college, with our friend at the time, every time he had a game idea,
Oh yeah, he who
and,
shall
like,
not be
voices-
named.
yeah, he would just go to me and say, Arian, I want you to voice this guy. I'll be like, okay.
Yeah, and where are you now? Huh? Voice any of them? Huh? Punk?
Mate, did he make any of them? Punk?
Well,
Punk,
hey,
punk?
at least he didn't kiss you and then dump you.
Oh yeah, that was you. Oh yeah, that's what he did to you.
Yeah. Because I am a heterosexual male. I promise.
Yeah, that's why he dumped you, because because you were hetero and he wasn't.
Exactly. Yeah, like I'm down for VA stuff. We'll see how that goes. And Trash Pandas, the small indie game dev team, created by me and Bestie.
It's so popular. It's such a it's a household name at this point, you know.
We have exactly 0 games made so far.
Everyone talks about it though. And by everyone I mean like us three.
Yeah.
But hey, I still have our logo I drew on my fridge. So every time I'm a fat fuck and I get more food, I'm reminded of it. I'm like, yes, I need to do this. You know, if we like when we release a game and like if it gets like a certain amount of sales, I will get our logo tattooed on me.
Can we get an Easter egg in your space game?
Where we're gonna have
one of the
radios
radios playing the what?
We're gonna have one of like a raccoon and a red panda somewhere.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
that one of the radios playing in like the space station or whatever is just playing just playing on loop one clip from the podcast,
Yeah, and it's
and
just
it's
You
me.
could do
distorted
that.
as well.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, and
I
it'll
just
be
mean,
like distorted as well.
it doesn't have to be on loop. Like, given that it's a horror game, we could probably have the radio playing, and it plays like a bit of this podcast, and then like something happens in the level that like destroys the radio, or maybe the radio just short circuits or something like that.
yeah.
Mm.
I actually really like that idea. And the like Aaron said, the other Easter egg idea we had was one of the offices would have like two desks, and one would have like a red raccoon plushie on it, and the other would have like a raccoon plushie on it.
Oh,
Just like a little nod to the dev team.
And
So
they're
Would
just slapping the keyboard like the cat meme.
would the others in the friend group get one? Like, will Owen get a like reference and
yeah, we can
Samuel?
do stuff like that. We can put like a Zubo in there somewhere.
We can call like we can literally name the crew member after one of you guys and just get him brutally murdered.
Me, choose me.
Yeah, Arian can voice him as well. You can be like a guy on the comms, like, oh
Yeah.
god, is anyone else alive?
Oh, God,
Yeah,
I
like
hear something's
This
in the
is-
ceiling.
This is space station number 568.
yeah, you know how like in some indie games they get like Jacksepticeye and some YouTubers that do like voice lines. You can be that
Yeah.
guy, Arian.
Oh my
Okay,
god, it's
okay.
Lord like 16.
You'll be in the credits.
Oh my god, if you guys publish this game, I can literally make a video called every Outcast reference in what's
Oh
it
my
what's
god,
your game called?
you can become one of
Galactic
those
Nightmare.
channels.
Yeah. Galactic Nightmare.
You could become one of those channels.
Mm.
Guys,
Yeah, I
this
can
is
become-
every reference in this video game. So if you walk through here, you can see a raccoon. And this is because one of the developers, he likes raccoons.
Are we going to be showing any of the stuff for the game on the podcast?
I mean,
Like maybe some of the 3D model? Oh,
I
no, I'm
mean-
just asking.
I can when edit and I can put some of the models.
Yeah, we have
and
some
the
models made and
title. Boom, boom,
cool stuff.
boom.
Mm.
Yeah. We're in the very early stages. But yeah, so we have 3 projects right now. Only one of them has like actually started, and we have the other 2 that still need to be planned out, but we have like the general idea of what we want with them. So the first one, as you already know, Galactic Nightmare. It's like Resident Evil inspired, but also like Alien Isolation inspired, Crow Country inspired. Kind of like a combination of those. You got like you got like the same camera angle as like Crow Country and like the old Resident Evil games, but like set in space. You're being chased around by aliens, and there's like gore and spookiness, and you know, the main characters, the badass female protagonist Rose, and she's like a no, not mercenary. She's like a freelancer. That's the word I was
That's
trying
it.
to. That's the word.
She becomes a
was
bit of a
the word I was-
mercenary at the end of the game, but she
Yeah, but
starts
like
off as a
to
freelancer.
start off, yeah, to start off, she's like a freelancer. It was at the tip of my tongue.
Tongue.
Yeah, hang. What the? Yeah. So the second game idea was like the open world, like kind of like third person, like kind of hack and slash style game. It was like you go to like it's kind of like One Piece inspired.
Oh,
like-
I
that
didn't hear this one.
game.
I
Yeah.
didn't hear this one. What's this one about?
No, the idea I told you. No, you know my famous idea, the one.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, my main one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
just thought like the combat style would fit, you know, like Remnant Elden Ring kind of.
If
Yeah,
depending
yeah.
on how well you execute this one, I might just hand you over my my main game idea I wanted to make ever since secondary.
Mm,
Yeah,
yeah.
I've put like the thing on the server, which has got nothing on it. I have like, you know, I could probably fill out 20,000 different paragraphs of it, but it's just there for now.
It's called Sunless North, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay then.
I like
Because
that name.
because I had so because I'm cool and I'm different and quirky and unique and a hot topic girl slay. I thought it would be cool. So there's gonna be like 6 main characters from different islands and shit, and I thought instead of having the main game first, you pretty much have like 6 DLCs that come out first, and then you play as the backstory of each character, which is like a few hours long, and like the first 2 will be free to just get people hooked, and then the other 4, they'll be fairly cheap.
Oh, would it be
So then,
like when games release chapters for their games, like
kind
avoid
of,
playtime
but
stuff?
it'll just be small like introductions to each character, and then like they sort of just all meet, and then we release the game and then like people have already established who they are, and they're all together, so the game can sort of just start as
So the Avengers of
crew.
gaming, huh? You got your Iron Man,
No,
you got your Captain America.
no, we already
Thor and
established what it
Hulk
was. No,
and then it all comes together for the Avengers.
no, it's not inspired by one single bit of Marvel.
No, but I'm saying like how it's done. Like you introduce them all individually in their own title, and then bring them together.
Yeah.
And then what's your Battle of the Bands one?
Yeah. So
That's like influenced by Scotty Pilgrim, and we thought it would be fun to like, I don't even know, just make a game that's like Scott Pilgrim,
Yeah. Aaron had the idea. He messaged me. He was like, "What if we make a Scott Pilgrim inspired game where like with like a Battle of the Bands theme, but like the bands actually fight each other like in a literal sense, not just like
Yeah.
who performs the best." And I was like, "I like where you're
Yeah,
going with
the
this."
running joke is that you just fight the other bands to death.
Yeah. So like Scott Pilgrim, but less focused on like because like Scott Pilgrim is mainly like a love story, right? Like it's
Yeah.
it's heavily romance focused, and all the like musician stuff is just kind of, it's more like a flavor thing for like the characters. But in our one, it's the main focus, so it's like our main characters, they're a band and they're trying to go big.
Yeah, they're called
And
Trash Pandas. We can finally have a
yeah,
band named Trash
Whoa.
Pandas. It would be
yeah.
so
Like,
meta.
because fun fact as well, like when we first came up with the name Trash Pandas, it was for a band. It was like, oh, let's start a band. We should call them Trash Pandas, and now it's the name of our game studio. But yeah,
We're full of lore.
extensive lore. But yeah, we haven't talked much about it since, because this is our most like recent idea.
Yeah.
But I do have some more ideas swimming around in my head
I
that I can
think
like
we should
bring out
have.
now. That
I think we should have 4 band members.
oh yeah, we'll go for the classic like.
I think
Would
I
it be
think
like-
a guy who like is like the bass, a guy on the drums, and then a girl who does like main guitar and singing, and then a girl on like a keyboard or something.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I was gonna ask like, would they all be pre-established characters, or like the main characters be customizable?
Oh no,
Like
they're gonna be like pre-established.
Oh, okay then.
Yeah, because I was thinking, and like this is the part where I start saying ideas that like not even Aaron knows yet, because like again, everything we've told you so far is like what we've talked about with each other, but we've only talked about this like twice at this point, because we literally just came up with the idea. Like
Yeah.
I think it
Also,
was yesterday. Aaron messaged
found
me about
I
it.
found this image that I want to use as like concept to make our concept sort of character roaster screen,
Oh, wow.
which I think is really cool.
I like how bread is one of the options. for stuff.
Bread
But it was
with some
either
fat.
It was either yesterday or the day before. So yeah, we haven't been talking about this for long. Oh, one other thing that we did both like talk about was the play style of the game would be, it's like third person when you're like walking around the world, but the fights are 2D, like 2D fighting beat 'em ups,
Yeah,
like fighting game style.
like the
Okay.
old style Mortal Kombat Street Fighter-esque,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it so? It's like so it plays like that, or is it a side scroller fighting?
Side scroller fighting when you get to the fights.
Oh, okay.
But the
So
main
kind of
game
like Streets of Rage then.
but the main gameplay is like just like, third person normal, like, kind of game. So it switches style because we need to grip audiences. We need to be unique and
Yeah.
sexy.
As we're on the topic of fighting games, am I able to mention another project under the wing of Trash Pandas?
Oh yeah.
So
Project Shonen.
yeah, so Project Shonen, Project Jump Smash. is a game that I'm working on with these guys. In theory, it's pretty much Smash Bros, but instead of video game characters, it's characters that originate from Shonen Jump. We'll probably add more than just Shonen Jump characters later down the line. We do on the Trash Pandas YouTube channel have a teaser for it. Who did we first reveal? Goku,
Big Three,
Big
Goku,
Three, Goku,
Gon,
Jotaro, Gon,
Andro, Deku.
Tanjiro, Deku,
I think Asta as well.
Asta,
Yeah.
Denji, Yuji, and
And
Yusuke.
I think
Yu Yakusha guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yusuke. And for now, I'll be honest. I had to because I had to get a whole new PC and stuff. I have to start the little stuff I've done already from scratch again. But by hopefully by Easter next year, if not by summer next year, I want to have at least one stage and Goku and Luffy done.
yeah.
Oh, that's doable.
Yeah.
If I
And
fully sort my shit out, I can literally do that by Halloween.
yeah, yeah, have all their sprites ready, and then me and Daniel can work on their other like the coding and stuff. I'll go through the moveset with you for Luffy and
Yeah.
Goku.
And
What engine are you planning on using for it?
So I was recommended. I called it Godbot, but Samuel said that's not the name. Godot. Godbot. Oh no, because I think I thought it was Godbot, okay, because it's spelled Godbot, right? And it's like, oh, that's not how you say it, and like to the piss out of me, it's like, oh, okay, then I was wrong then. But for now, I'm calling it Godbot. But yeah, we'll use that unless we can find a better engine to make a Smash Bros. Like game, which is
Yeah.
easy to understand. Because me no understand coding.
I'm decent at coding once I've like watched a couple tutorials or had someone explain to me what to do.
I'm good at Flow Lab coding, but I don't think that's very good in the industry.
If only you was good at English.
Yeah. If only.
I can do it
Oh,
fine as well, and I'm learning more right now, so yeah. So like Unity is also an option as well if you want to make it in that. But I mean either way, like I can do C# coding and some like actually I don't think Python is really applicable for this, but yeah. But yeah, I like your idea. I'm looking forward to working on it.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Wow, look at
What you
us.
guys?
Bunch of
Sorry?
jackasses full of
Yeah,
ideas.
it is. Full of ideas, but fail to execute them half the time.
No, oh, I'm gonna execute you if you say that again, you delinquent.
Okay, I'm sorry. You know what you guys should do? You guys should do the Pixar thing, and when you release a game, there should be an Easter egg to the next game you're gonna release.
Oh.
Not a bad idea.
You know what we should do? We
What?
should do a Pixar and release 5 sequels of every game we make. That would
Please,
do
no.
well.
How many entries will Galactic Nightmare have?
If I'm looking at my timeline in my head right, about 13. And then that's excluding all the spin-offs and the remasters coming out.
and the Netflix adaptation.
Oh yeah, don't forget about that.
Oh man, I can't wait
the
to
anime.
I can't wait to get to Galactic Nightmare Romulus when everyone's just so fucking done with us and is praying for our downfall.
And our documentary on Disney Plus, don't forget that either.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah, welcome to Galactic Nightmare. I tried to do a Welcome to Wrexham, but it didn't work out.
Buy a plushie of one of the alien enemies of our game. Buy a figure of Rose.
I'd buy a plushie of the Trash Pandas.
Let's go. We have a customer already.
To be fair,
there's a website where you can just if you just submit images of what you want your plush to like, they can make it and sell it for you.
Oh yeah.
to be fair, I reckon we could bank by selling plushies of our shit. Even just Trash Pandas as a whole. People love red pandas and raccoons. If we just got funny little designs and like proper little cartoony mascots, people would eat that shit up.
Oh yeah, I was thinking. Sorry, Daniel, you go.
No, I was gonna say all things that we can look into down the line.
But I was thinking of making myself like a really derpy mascot for my channel and like throw away the Dragon Ball guy and just have that be the main look for the channel. But
A
maybe
frog, a derpy frog.
no, I'm not doing a frog. Fuck off.
Daniel, you know this guy hates frogs for no reason.
Oh, I know, I know.
For no reason.
They're
What did?
adorable though.
Yeah, exactly.
I love frogs.
Who
My
else hates
favorite Pokemon is
frogs?
a frog.
Doesn't Owen also hate frogs?
No, Owen loves frogs.
Oh. So mean to your own kind as well.
Fuck off.
But you know when people say humans either look like frogs or rats, you're a frog. Actually, no, are
Who
you?
the fuck says humans either look like
I've heard
rats
this
or
before.
frogs?
Yeah, it's a
Although
whole
I'm pretty
thing.
sure I've heard it-
People either look like frogs or rats. You might actually be a frat. Now that I think about it,
Cheers,
you might
mate.
be a rog.
Cheers, Aaron.
Fine, my bad. You're built more like a beluga whale. You happy now,
Fuck off.
Mr. Snorlax wannabe?
Shut up. Just because I like my sleep.
Bro, you slept for a whole weekend.
I didn't sleep for the whole weekend. I just woke up late on the weekends.
Oh, scandalous.
Oh my god. But yes, I am very much looking forward to seeing your game company rise above the ranks and beat that one games company,
Oh yeah.
which is the Romanian name, and that was made from people in college.
But yeah,
We're
I
gonna
was
beat 'em
thinking of
all.
like, cause like I'm really excited about like the new Battle of the Bands, like a game that we came up with. So now I've been like thinking about ideas for stuff like that, like with how the main four are gonna be like, cause I mean you bring up a good point when you ask if they were customizable or not, and I'm sure like eventually we'll get around to a game where the character's just like a blank slate and you can just make them look however you want. That would be nice. I want to do that as well at some point. But yeah, I think for a game like this, it makes more sense, like narratively, to have the characters be pre-established characters. I mean, I guess it could work either way depending on how you do it. But I was thinking about it, and I think it'd be a really cool idea if some of the band enemies have personal connections to our main character. So like one of the bands, maybe like the lead singer is like the ex-partner of like one of the main band members or something like that.
So like Clash
So
of
there's
Demon
like
Head.
yeah, like Clash at Demon Head, but like Envy versus Scott, that kind of thing, or like, and then like maybe one of the other like bands is like, oh, me and that person used to be childhood friends or something. Oh no, we could do some funny stuff with that,
Yeah,
because
also, in
like
case we ever want to make it a franchise, I think we should make the title of the game the main character's name, and then the subtitle be like Battle of the Bands. Just in case we ever want to make a second game where, like, say it's more like a Eurovision shit. You fight everyone across the world, the globe.
yeah.
Oh,
Just in case, spin off of him just fighting people from everywhere, depending
Wait,
where they're from.
hear me out here. Battle of the Bands World Tour.
Exactly.
Thinking
bro,
of a
that'd be great
sequel.
for like a sequel.
Yeah,
And then
thinking
you
of a
got
sequel.
Battle of the Bands Planetary, and it
What?
connects Galactic Nightmare.
Oh my god, we're making sequels before we even make the fucking game. But yeah,
Welcome
no,
to my
like
brain.
given that it's like Scott Pilgrim inspired as well, like we want the game to be really comedic and just kind of batshit insane and like goofy.
Yeah. Like, stuff doesn't make sense, but you don't question it because why would you? It's funny.
Yeah, it's just supposed to be like, oh, okay, so this is the thing that's happening now,
Yeah.
and I think we can have a lot of fun with that, and the idea of like having it be like
I
have
really
it
want
have
a
it switch
funky
perspectives.
band. I really want a funky hippie band that has the power of peace and weed. I just
Yeah.
think, as a whole, that would be a funny idea.
Oh yeah, because we said as well that we wanted the band's personalities and like their music types to kind of reflect how they fight. So I was thinking like an idea for that when you told me about that was maybe their fighting style would involve something like kind of pacifying the players. Like maybe they do less damage, or maybe one of the band members fall asleep or something. Like
Now, no, they just heal. They just heal a lot.
yeah.
Like they just constantly heal. so that you gotta try
Mm.
and beat the shell of them before they can do
There
it
can
again.
be an emo band, and like we all like the people just move slow, and they're just so sad.
Yeah, but when they play music, thunder starts
Oh, can we
striking shit.
can we have a rock band? Their main ability is they just throw rocks.
On the topic of games, Daniel, I have a question for you. 'Cause
Yeah.
you are a guest, and every podcast
Probably whipped out the
needs a
Joker
couple of questions.
fucking thing.
So Daniel, what is your favorite video game?
My favorite video game. Ooh.
Siege,
I don't know because it's changed a few times.
Valorant.
Oh, absolutely not. Shut your fucking mouth. Um, probably Elden Ring.
Oh yeah.
Like, I really like my favorite like genre is like third person, like kind of RPG kind of thing.
Mm,
So stuff like Elden Ring and like Breath of the Wild or like the Dark Souls games or Remnant, which is like less hack and slash and more like shooty shoot, but like it still kind of gives me my
same
favorite
vibe.
kind of like itch. Yes, it's still like the same kind of vibe. Um, like my favorite subject to change, but out of like as of right now, probably Elden Ring. At one point it was Monster Hunter World. I loved Monster Hunter World. I have like 200 hours in that game.
Mm.
But yeah,
Have you been playing through the DLC? You haven't played the DLC yet, have you? For Elden Ring?
Elden Ring.
The
I'm playing some
tree,
of it now. Yeah,
the big
Shadow of
tree.
Shadow of the Erd Tree. I've made it to one of the new bosses, and oh my god. Uh,
Mm.
the design's cool though. Like it's clearly inspired by like the like the lion. Like Chinese festivals when they have like the lion dancing like kind of thing.
Yeah.
That's basically what the boss is. So it's basically that, but they made it fucking terrifying nightmare fuel.
Jesus.
But it's really cool at the same time.
Hmm.
Like yeah, you have like the Chinese lion dancing, but it's a terrifying monster that's trying to kill you. I haven't
That
played much
sounds
of the DLC.
kawaii, may I just say?
Oh, it's so cute. But yeah, I haven't been playing. I've been a bit busy lately, but yeah,
Fair
I have played some of it already. It is safe to say though that my favorite game, even if it does change from time to time, it will most likely be like a third person kind of like hack and slash RPG
enough.
kind of game, because that's pretty much like my favorite game genre. Not that I don't like other game genres as well. Like
Have
I
you ever
play it.
go on?
I was gonna say, like, I play a lot of first-person shooters as well, and every now and then I do like the occasional like turn-based game. Like, I really like Pokemon. I like the Persona games. Like, I've played a lot of them as well. Um, but yeah,
Have you played any of the Dynasty Warrior games?
I've played One Piece Pirate Warriors 3, but that's a. But oh, and I have the Breath of the Wild. What was it? Hyrule Warriors. I
Uh,
played that one as well.
oh, what?
But
Age of Calamity.
yeah, that's the one. Age of Calamity. No, there's two, isn't there?
Yeah, so there's one which is a, like its own time, like in its own timeline, and then
Yeah.
there's one which is not canon to Breath of the Wild, but is meant to be a
Age of
prequel.
Calam. Yeah, Age of Calamity
Yeah,
is the one that I have.
and then you've got two Fire Emblem one as well, and one of them is a prequel to the second newest Fire Emblem game, but I haven't played any of those.
Oh, there's a
I
bunch
want
of.
I want to play the first Hyrule Warriors game. I've only played the Age of Calamity one because I got it for Christmas.
Yeah.
But
There.
I don't.
Yeah. No, there's a lot of Dynasty Warrior like clones that have come from the original Dynasty Warrior games. I mean, hell, like Gintama has a Dynasty Warriors game that I want to play, but I think it's only on PlayStation, which I don't have. But yeah.
I honestly, I want to see. I want to see like a Smash Bros. Game that plays like Dynasty Warriors.
Hmm.
Because I think it might be fun too because you'll have all like these different Nintendo worlds you can travel through with all their enemies like teaming up together and stuff and then using different characters and combinations in your team as well. So like the different interactions as well, you can have a more story based crossover Nintendo game without it
Yeah.
being just fighting because we've only ever got one proper story mode in a Smash Bros. Game, and that was back on the Wii.
Yeah.
And That was amazing. I loved the story mode for that game. It's
Mm.
probably one of my favorite story mode. Not story modes, but that's probably because of nostalgia as well. Don't come at me for that. Oh yeah, like you, I would like to see more games that play like more Dynasty Warrior collaborations. Have you
Yeah.
played any of them, Aaron?
Nope.
Ah,
I don't think so,
would you?
anyway. I have no idea what you're talking about, I'll be honest.
Have you not seen One Piece Pirate Warriors?
Y-
Three
What you mean?
or
They're pretty much just 3D beat 'em up games.
3D beat 'em up?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You just go around beating the shit out of everyone.
Yeah.
No,
they're really fun.
I never
They're
really played a game like that.
ah,
Like, I don't
I-
think I have anyway.
I think you'd like the One Piece ones. I was thinking about getting Pirate Warriors 4.
Pirate Warriors
The
4
big
is
sale.
rolling out DLC now, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Like they
Yeah,
stopped
they got
DLC for a while and then they brought it back.
they got some hype characters. They got Gold Roger, they got Garp, they got
Game
fucking
5, Luffy.
yeah. Like
They got
I
the
I don't remember
the
if Shanks was I don't remember if Shanks was base game or if he was one of the DLC ones. Because Shanks is playable in 3 as well. I love playing as him in 3. But yeah, we don't really get many like decent One Piece games. I mean, Odyssey looks cool if you like turn-based. I might give that a try at some point.
Yeah.
But what was the other one called? The open world one. World Seeker looks a bit empty and the combat looks a bit clunky, so I'm not sure if that's something I'm gonna get around to trying given the price tag. But other than that, I think we just have like the Dynasty games and then like the really old fighting games that came out in the past.
Mm.
So as far as One Piece games go, I've only played Pirate Warriors 3, and that was always the most appealing one to me because you always got like a shit ton of playable characters that
Did you
more or
know?
less felt the way they do in the anime.
Did you know there was a One Piece game that only released in Japan for the 3DS, and you can connect it to a Dragon Ball game?
I have
How
I
does
don't
that
think
make
so, no.
sense? How can you connect it to a different
So
game?
basically, both games were made by the same people for the same system and everything like that, right?
Hmm.
And so they done like a collaboration thing where you can connect online with other people. So the person playing with the Dragon Ball characters can play against the person playing as like One Piece characters and like have a normal like I have a three on three fight with them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was a pixelated game. The Dragon Ball one did release worldwide, but the One Piece one never did. So that's
Ah,
why not many people know about the collaboration with it.
nah.
We need to see more anime, like more animes and mangas with more collaborations. Because like One Piece and JJK, like both authors seem to be like really good friends and stuff. So if they were made by the
Why do
same
we
like
need
like if they
collabs though?
sorry.
But they have their own respective stories. Why do they need collabs?
It's fun and interest, isn't it? The fucking Spy Family and Chainsaw Man had collaborations.
That's crazy.
Well, yeah, but like
Yeah,
I don't think One Piece and JJK would work together.
I didn't say One Piece and JJK, did I?
Yeah.
Oh, I meant My Hero and JJK.
Oh,
Oh.
have you seen what's it called? The like game awards things or whatever, and like their crown, not anime awards, and they're like crowning pretty much. You know the image of like the big three and then Goku.
Yeah,
It's the Naruto picture of Kakashi and Team 7, but it's Goku and the big three.
yeah.
So people were putting like Yuji, Deku, and Asta, right, and then doing
Yeah.
Naruto as Kakashi.
Hmm.
But the truth is, it
Realistically,
should
wouldn't
be
it be
Ichigo.
Luffy? Oh, Ichigo.
Yeah, because all the authors of JJK, My Hero, and Black Clover all said that they got all their inspiration from Bleach.
Oh.
Okay.
So on a technicality, Bleach should technically like be the father of the next gen.
Yeah.
But yeah, the next big three is pretty much crowned My Hero, Black Clover, and JJK. Like those are the top three that everyone's liking in shonen and shit.
Yeah, and one's finishing soon, and one of them's on their final arc.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which means we have to make room for the next generation.
So when One Piece, Bleach, and Naruto were crowned as like the big three, were any of them ending at that point, or were they still
No,
ongoing
no.
when they were
Yeah, they
first
were.
crowned?
No, that when they were first crowned, that was like their peak of the manga sales and stuff.
Okay. Because it's kind of crazy to me how like My Hero's like the manga's already finished and the anime's almost finished, and like only just now has
Nah,
it
they'll
been
pump
made.
out another season. They'll definitely pump out another season before they
Probably.
finish it.
I can picture
So much
Naruto's
happens
manga
in the
being
final
not
arc.
pretty much over though when the big three was announced.
When did
Because I don't know, I just feel
let me look it up.
like it would have finished around the same time that it was announced.
Hmm.
One Piece is still fucking going on, so like
Yeah.
it's the grandfather of the big three, I guess.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Bleach, I know more anime's coming out. I don't know about
Thousand Year
manga.
Blood War season 2.
I have no idea about the manga.
Yeah. Didn't Bleach's author work make Burn the Witch?
I've never even heard of Burn the Witch.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
I really want the Black Clover anime to continue at some point. But I mean, I do at the same time I'd also rather it take a break than pull a One Piece and just have terrible fucking pacing and like fillers and stuff. But man, it's been on break for a while.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need a refresher at some point, probably.
Yeah, and plus you got Hunter x Hunter returning soon as well. So
Oh yeah.
Well, the manga's
I
returning, yeah.
yeah, the manga's returning.
I need to get
Do we know
back
anything
on
about that?
Huh?
what?
Do we know any more information about it, Aaron, or is it just it's returning?
Well, I mean, I know stuff about the next arc and sort of stuff we'll be seeing, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
But the thing I saw was just announcing that like the next chapter or whatever, or the book's coming in like December this year or November.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
Yeah, I need to continue watching Hunter x Hunter. I think I've got time until it returns.
There's also a lot of what's it called? There's been a lot of One Piece live action news circling just everything right now.
Oh yeah, we're getting
Huh?
official costs, aren't we?
Yeah,
So who will be introduced now?
as we started this, someone else just got announced.
Oh, who was it?
Vivi's dad.
Yeah.
He got cast as some Chad-looking Indian man. But yeah, we got the cast for Dr. Kuroha and Hiralik yesterday. And we got no Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yeah.
Shame. But the other person looks pretty good.
Yeah, she looks good. Like she looks
Yeah.
like she fits the role.
Her chin ain't long enough, but like apart from that, I'd say yeah, it's pretty good.
So so what about the new? Are we gonna get any more Straw Hats or?
Well,
do we know
apparently
who's gonna be
season
playing
2 is gonna end at Drum Island arc. So we're gonna see Chopper, but we're not gonna see Robin yet.
Okay.
And even if we do, she ain't joining the crew yet, but we're gonna get to see live action Chopper.
Did we not get a like an actress reveal for Robin, or that might have just been like a fan cast that I saw?
Not yet. We've got the actors for Smoker and Tashigi, Wapol, and Dalton. And then we have Crocus, Brogy, Dory, and then we have Mr. 3, Mr. 5, Miss Valentine, and Mr. 9. We haven't even got Vivi yet.
I'm so happy with Mr. 3's actor.
Oh yeah.
Who's Mr. Freeze actor?
David Dashmalchian, you know, Polka Dot Man and the guy from Ant-Man.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, him. He's playing Mr. 3.
Oh, okay.
It's perfect.
He's also in this really cool horror movie, The Late Night with the Devil, whatever. Pretty cool.
Damn, you're right. He is a Chad. I'm looking at King Cobra's live action actor. God damn.
He's a Chad. He's what I wish Arian's dad to look like.
Oh my god. Wasn't there rumors going about that they'll make that Netflix is making a live action Naruto?
Just shut the fuck up. You've had enough screen time there. Yeah, you're done. Don't ever mention those words ever again, please. Please. That should not be a thing.
No, the thing is, right, back when I worked at Cineworld for a bit, there's these two guys. there's this, I had
I
this
love two guy.
TL who,
Yeah.
no, I had this team leader, right, and he was a fan of, and he's a fan of Dragon Ball, right. But the
Oh,
thing is, right,
brother. Yeah.
anything he hears from it, that's like a news article can have the word Dragon Ball in it, and he would instantly, um, think it's real. Because like there was a news article we saw that said, "Oh, Netflix is gonna be making live action Dragon Ball." I was like, "Oh, did you not hear it?" And I was like, "But Disney has the rights for live action Dragon Ball, and that's definitely not been announced." I was like, "Are you sure the article was like, yeah, I even saw the trailer as well. There's a trailer." I'm like, "Bullshit, there's a fucking trailer." And it just turned out to be all fan made. I'm like, "You fucking moron."
Mm.
No,
Oh,
but ain't it crazy how the old fan-made trailers of like Iron Man, Tobey Maguire, and like Hugh Jackman Wolverine could actually happen in Secret Wars?
Hmm.
People predicted it like 30 years ago.
Mm.
I remember I saw a movie poster. I can't remember if it was on Instagram or Twitter. And so I made a fan made movie poster of like the pre MCU movie Marvel movies. So you had the 2003 Hulk, Spider-Man films, and X-Men stuff, and they called it as Marvel Ultimate Alliance. So like that would actually go hard for a Marvel film movie if they just called it Ultimate Alliance based off games.
Yeah, I guess. Even though that's pretty much just what Avengers is now.
Yeah.
Avengers are the movies where everyone just comes together.
Mm.
Everyone's a fucking Avenger now. You're an Avenger. You're an Avenger.
Except
Yeah.
Deadpool.
Modoc, you're an
Yeah,
Avenger.
he's Jesus. Deadpool is
Yeah,
Jesus.
yeah, Deadpool's
Exactly.
Jesus. I am Deadpool. I know. I am Marvel Jesus, you doge creature, and I will not be at.
I think Modoc is my favorite Avenger though. Modoc is sick.
Make it stop.
Oh, he is the best Avenger.
Avenger.
He's the only Avengers cheeks we have seen. Actually, no, we saw Thor's.
You flick too hard, damn it.
Oh my god! I just
That film was
realized, right?
terrible.
Aaron, the day we went to go see Ant-Man, if we went to like an earlier screening or arrived there a little bit earlier, you would have met Daniel.
Oh.
Yeah, I never saw Daniel work, huh? I never saw him in his sexy work clothes.
Oh, hey, shut up. Yeah,
Did.
my enticing Cineworld shirt.
I think Owen and Samuel have seen Daniel in work. No, they saw him in the Mario movie shirts they had to wear for work. I sadly never got one.
I'm gonna be real with you. Like, you know, have you ever had it where, like, if you don't know a person yet, you kind of, but then, like, you get to know them much later on, like a couple months later, maybe a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess it depends. The earlier you, like, it was for
Yeah.
me, it was like a couple months later until I actually met the rest of you.
Mm.
So, trying to think back on when Arian came in with any of you, I cannot remember. I think the only person I remember is Leroy when you guys came in to watch the Demon Slayer film.
It wasn't Leroy. It was the one that shall not be named.
Oh my god, never mind, it was. I don't know why I thought it was Leroy. I wanted to be like, oh yeah, like his big like afro. You know, it's
No,
like
it was just skinny guy with square
I think
face.
I think he was missing the big cube head as an afro.
Have I seen Leroy at Cineworld before?
No, Leroy has never gone to see one.
What the fuck? Why did I think of? Okay, I don't know then. Never mind. Yeah, I think I do
Yeah,
remember.
the only time I went was Ant-Man.
Mm.
So yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So never mind. I just have that thing where like, if I ever did see someone that I didn't know yet, but then I meet them in the future, I'm not gonna be like, I saw you that one time. I mean, that's normal, but you think that you would maybe remember because I did know you, so you think that I would recognize them by proxy, but I didn't. But yeah, I mean, I'm sure that's not everyone.
The first time me and Daniel met was your birthday, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was my birthday. That shit show.
So coming up on a year, we've technically known each other. That's so wild, dog. Time flies when you're having a mental breakdown.
Oh, Jesus.
To be fair, time does fly. It's already been 5 months since the first Helldivers video on my channel.
It's only been 5 months. Oh my god.
I'm pretty
That's
sure it's been
felt like a
5.
decade ago.
Wait, because that was back in. I'm pretty sure it's been like 6 months since we done the bear burning ritual.
Did you say 6 months?
Yeah, because it was in
Right.
February and we're in the 8th month, so.
Wow, I'm
Doing
someone's
math.
good at math.
Yeah, I am.
Someone did 8 minus 6.
What? 8 minus 6?
Oh, you did 8 minus 2 or whatever. Fuck you.
Oh.
Guess what? I guess it leads to the same road. Every path leads to the same destination.
Okay then. But
Yeah, it doesn't matter if you fly to Zimbabwe or I take a boat. We both get there.
just one takes longer.
I am full of wisdom.
You're the wisdom Makun.
Exactly.
Jesus. Oh god. Oh.
Anyway, if we run back to the topic of anime real quick, we have to ask Daniel, even though we definitely don't know this, you know, what's his favorite anime and his favorite anime characters.
Yes.
Yeah, your top 3 anime characters.
Yeah, so my favorite anime is One Piece.
He's lying.
It's changed like more or less over the years, but I think like hands down, I've officially decided that my like #1 anime is One Piece. Sometimes it would like switch back and forth with Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood
What about
and like
top 3 then?
Gintama as well.
So is your top 3?
But yeah, yeah, my
Remember
top
those.
3 in this order, like 1 to 3, is One Piece, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, and Gintama. And my favorite anime character is Gintoki from Gintama. He's like my favorite fictional character. He's just hilarious. I love him. If we're going with top 3, oh, I'm not sure actually.
Yeah, that becomes a
Gintoki would
lot
be one.
harder.
Yeah. Because there's a lot I like, but I haven't really ranked them properly outside of this one is my definitive favorite, and then other than that, it's like. Because I could give you a second and third now, and then realize, oh wait, no, actually, I think I like this character more.
Yeah, you've watched a
Fair
lot of animes that have too many people in the cast. There's a lot of people to go through.
So I could also, I mean, you know my favorites, and if you want, I can just give like notable mentions, I guess.
Or why don't you do your top 3 from your favorite anime? So your top 3.
Alright, top 3 from One Piece. Zoro 1. Then Luffy, and then my third favorite is probably Law.
No.
Oh, it's so hard to pick. There's a lot of cool characters.
My favorite's Luffy.
Mm.
Luffy is just he's just that guy. Law's definitely up there for me. But who would I have second? Because I prefer Sanji over Zoro. Well, no, I prefer his fighting technique. Zoro as a whole is more badass, but Sanji's badass moments feel more badass than Zoro's. But that's probably just because he's too much being a simp.
Like for me,
yeah, there's like a bigger payoff when he's a badass. I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, like as far as fighting styles go, like what my favorite one is to like watch and also to like play as if I'm playing a game that like gives me the option is usually like being a swordsman. Like being a swordsman is like my favorite thing. But my second is probably like martial arts, like punchy punchy, kicky kicky. And that's so like Sanji is one of my favorites because I just love seeing characters like fight just kicking the shit out of everything. And Sanji's so cool as well because he like double jumps, triple jumps, infinitely jumps at this point.
Yeah, he just
like,
walks on air now.
Yeah, and yeah, like he walks on air, he lights his fucking legs on fire and he kicks everything. Like he looks really cool. If it were me, I would like throw in some punches as well. But I do also like it when characters just kick because they look really cool when they do it. Especially Sanji. He's probably like my favorite.
And on the train ones when he used the shank.
Yeah.
He was like, I'm gonna chef you up, blood, Mr. Spaghetti Man.
I'm good with a knife, bruv.
I spent a week in London, fam. Don't try me.
London would change Sanji.
It actually would.
Mm.
No good food, no good looking women.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, if we're going, wait, I think did you ask for top three or
Nah,
top five?
Top
I
3.
said top 3.
Oh, top three. Okay, I give
Nah,
it top
Sanji can work out Bingley Mega Chippy.
Oh my god, he can. Nah, he'll work out of Weatherspoons.
Nah, he would work out Toby Carvery.
Nah, Weatherspoons. Nami definitely seems like Nami in England is a chav, and Nami would definitely
Oh,
go to
yeah.
a Weatherspoons.
I hate that because like you know she is best girl for me, at least for what like in One Piece. But I can admit that she probably would be.
Yeah.
Fake
That's my
spray
heart.
tan,
Mhm.
fake eyebrow.
Honestly, I don't know if we should go that far. Like for the most part, a lot of it is just like because you know her backstory with the whole like trying to get her hometown out of debt and all of that. I think that's a big part of where her like love for money comes from, and I feel like she's not as greedy as she appears. I think a big part of it is just like I think a big part of it just comes from her backstory. And even though she's out of it now, you kind of pick up on some habits, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
then there's like the trauma and experiences and stuff
she
that
goes,
always
no,
really stick.
me money boy.
Yeah.
She
And it's
becomes Mr. Krabs,
like it's fairly
aka
believable.
Leroy.
Yeah. And like it's fairly believable that even after like even if you do overcome certain things, like it will still stick with you with time. And obviously, I'm looking too much into it because, like, at this
No,
point in the story, I
you're
don't.
right. Sometimes I install
Yeah.
Overwatch again and start playing it. Dark times.
Uh,
Same premise.
uh, but yeah, I think a part of it is that. But yeah, man, what the One Piece cast would be very different if they were from Britain,
Yeah.
and I probably wouldn't like it as much.
Oh yeah. I don't think any would actually be roadmen though. At least,
I'm
like,
trying to
I don't
see.
think any of them would be proper roadmen. Like, I feel like Zoro could be a gangster, but he'd be the ones that like roadmen think they are, but they're not.
Yeah,
He'll
like
be like the gentleman gangster,
like
not
Zoro would actually be the ones you fear, and not the annoying shitheads that like think they're hard when they're not. Like
Yeah.
Zoro would
Yeah.
actually be hard.
mm.
Yeah, Zoro would. He'd be the one, like, even if you saw, like, smelt his scent around your area, you knew there'd be trouble. If you smelt the sake following him.
I mean, there are definitely side characters in One Piece that would be like
Oh,
roadmen,
yeah.
like the annoying ones.
Yeah. Kid would be one. Kid would be one of them.
Oh yeah, like as much as I want to like Kid, I think he is a bit too big for his britches. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
he needs humbling.
Shanks is also another, like, OG gangster that, put the roadman in his place.
Oh yeah, yeah. Mm.
Yeah,
I
like
see what you're doing there.
Luffy's backstory would be that Luffy tried to be a roadman and he met Shanks and wanted to become the gangster king.
Now he wants to actually run the streets of London.
Yeah.
He doesn't just want to ride his bike with his little vape puffer jacket. He wants to actually run the drug empire beneath London. They
Man,
want to take over Whitechapel.
British One Piece is something that I never want to exist. Please, I am begging you.
Yeah, it's just disturbing.
But what about you, Aaron? What's your top 3 animes?
One Piece, Naruto, Hunter x Hunter.
Fair enough. And you've done your 3 One Piece characters already, didn't you?
Kind of.
Kind of.
I mean, I have favorite anime characters. I got Luffy, and then there's Madara. He's one of my favorites.
Mm.
I also really like Gon and Killua. They're pretty cool. Hisoka might be my top one though.
Yeah, he had the same mentality of him.
Gon.
I haven't even seen Hunter x Hunter, and I know who that is.
Everyone knows who he
Everyone knows
is.
Oh
who
my
he is.
god.
He's just that one character which everyone knows.
Okay, but hear me out. Apart from the pedophilia, he is actually a pretty cool character.
His power seems interesting.
He
I won't know until I watch
Bunchy
it,
gum
which I'm
consists
going
of the power of bungee and gum. You'll hear that about 20 times during the anime, Daniel. He says that
to.
all the
Oh,
time.
I know because I know this meme. I know him, and I know him for this
Oh.
meme as well.
Nah, the thing is, right.
I
I'll
was
be
gonna
honest.
say it, but I was worried I'd get it wrong because I haven't heard it in a while. Sorry, go on, Orion.
At the beginning of Hana Hana, you know his first piece of clothing he wears.
Yeah.
Bro, I see it. I was like, bro, that's not drippy, bro. That's not drippy. But then I see what he wears. I've seen what he wears like later on in the anime.
What do you
Okay,
mean?
now
Hisoka
that's
is
drippy.
drippy. He wears the same shit. What are you on about?
Uh-huh.
Hisoka wears just the same stuff but different colours.
I swear it's like has some bulky ass fucking jacket, don't it?
No. He never wears a bulky jacket. He just wears the same clothes but different colours.
One second.
At the beginning, he has like the black vest, right?
No, the blue one.
Oh well, he wears a blue vest. He wears a black vest. He wears a white vest.
Oh.
They're all just the same, just different colours, and they've all got the
Alright, yeah,
deck of
yeah.
cards
Now,
on them.
now that I'm looking at it, I just don't think I like the blue, and then I think the black looks better.
Yeah. And then that's when
My
you find out
bad.
black is the colour he wears to molest kids. So how do you feel now, Arian, huh?
What the fuck?
Bad. I
Yeah,
take it back.
he's not even that much of a paedophile apart from one scene where he just stares at Gon and Killor's ass. But even then, the people called him a paedophile for Gon, but he's not. He just gets horny over fighting. And Gon is one of the best like people that have like put up a fight against him. So he just gets really horny to fight him, not really horny over Gon, okay?
So he'd get horny over Luffy and that shit. As
Oh,
well,
yeah.
wouldn't he?
Oh yeah.
His whole main goal is to fight Crowley from the Phantom Troop.
Oh.
Yeah. That's his main goal during the York New arc,
Oh. Okay, I see.
which is the best arc. It's so good.
It's
All
so
their
cool.
arcs are good. Chimera Ant arc's good, it's just a bit long. Greed Island is good when they go into the video game.
I've
and you
seen
get- and you
Leroy's
get to see
Phantom
Bisky.
Troop hoodie.
Nope.
I'll see if I can find it on my phone. Because I know you sent it to me. If I can find it, I'll send it to you.
Yeah, the members are pretty cool of Phantom Troop. But yes.
Yes.
Oh,
Now that
I
I'm up to
would-
date on. Sorry.
I can't believe you just cut me off on my own
No,
show. My own
you.
show. What was you
Fuck
gonna say? What was you gonna
you.
say, my lovely
Podcast.
guest?
I was gonna say
love you.
now that I'm caught up on One Piece, I need to get back into Bleach because I dropped it at that arc that no one likes.
I don't even know what arc you're talking
Uh,
about because I've only watched the first 5 episodes of Bleach.
I need to continue. I'm still on the first fucking saga.
So, Arian, what are your favorite animes?
Dragon Ball, JoJo, and JJK.
Yep.
Yep.
I have.
Simple.
Anyway, I
I don't want to
think.
go into it because Aaron will shout at me.
Hey, I won't just shout at you. Oh, you're getting the beats and the bell.
So,
I think
fair.
I think we should go back on the video game topic that we abandoned earlier.
Go. Okay then.
No, because I want to talk about Wukong.
Oh,
go on.
okay.
It looks sick. I've seen people upload like the first fight. Oh my, it's so hard. He is such a cool monkey. Bro, he stands on business. You don't understand. Bro, he like comes in on the flying Nimbus on like all 4 towering gods. Like he's literally the size. He's like half the size of their pinky, and he just rides in on all of them, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna kill you all." And then he just drops down, and there's like so many soldiers, and he's just ready to fight all of them. And that's like the opening cutscene. But yeah, the game looks cool. It looks pretty much just like, you know, Elden Ring, Souls-like S games. But
People
yeah,
have described it to be more like Sekiro, like in the way that it
oh
plays,
yeah,
which is still similar, but there are some like slightly different mechanics.
yeah.
So, and I love Sekiro,
The
so
game looks really cool.
yeah, I want to get it at some point. I need to
Yeah.
finish Mad Max, and then I'm playing BioShock Remastered as well. Once I finish those two, I'll probably play Wukong next.
Also, the Funko Fusion game kind of. I'm
Ah,
looking
the
forward to
Funko
it.
Fusion thing. Yeah,
I'm
I think.
genuinely copying
When does
it
it come
as
out?
soon as it come out. 13th or 12th of
Ah, so
September.
it comes out after my birthday.
Yeah, I'm genuinely copying it as soon as it comes out because I need to play Scott Pilgrim and Freddy Fazbear.
Freddy Fazbear. You played a Freddy Fazbear already.
Yeah, I know, but I need more of him. I want to go to the pizzeria.
Oh yeah.
Plus,
Then
I wanna play Scott Pilgrim in Shaun of the Dead. I'm really looking forward to it though, because it's got a lot of cool shit in it. It's got
I'm
Invincible as well
hoping.
and Umbrella
Yeah,
Academy.
I'm hoping they do. I'm looking for. I'm really hoping they do. Add extra
Yeah,
series and shit after post launch.
I'm really hoping they add Resident Evil
Hmm.
or Stranger Things
Who knows? Who knows? They might say,
or
"Oh,
One
here's a
Piece.
survey. Tell us." They'll do a survey. Like, "Oh, here's a survey. Tell us what series you want in it," and then people enter.
I keep forgetting about The Walking Dead as well because it's just a DLC, but yeah,
Mm.
it all looks pretty cool.
And you got Team Fortress 2. They'll probably do if they're doing Team Fortress 2. Who knows? There might be a chance they might do Overwatch.
Why ruin my mood?
Oh God, please no!
Or it could be what actually. Would it be
No,
worse
you
versus
ruined it. You ruined
Fortnite?
it. Just shut your mouth. Just shut your mouth, mate. Just shush.
Fine.
You could have said anything, anything. It could have been cool, but no, you'd be a little loser and go Overwatch. You don't even play Overwatch. Why is it in your mind? I can't believe you. You could have said Dragon Ball, and I would have given you more
You've triggered
respect.
him. You've triggered him so bad.
Oh, you've
Dragon Ball
triggered.
would have been too obvious.
Oh, really? Now it's too
Yes!
obvious after all these years. So yeah.
What about Gamescom, guys?
Yeah, I loved Gamescom. It was so fun. I'm looking forward to Little Nightmares. That's about it. And the Little Nightmares other game that the people are making.
Reanimal.
Yeah, and also the farming simulator horror game. It looks fun.
Oh yeah.
What about the game where Samuel said he doesn't have a roof?
Yeah, he doesn't have a roof.
Oh.
He doesn't have a roof.
Bro, he pulled up when he pulled up to my house yesterday. First thing I said when I opened the door was, "Does your house have a roof yet?"
Well, you should ask him if his house had a fucking door.
Oh yeah, and then the guy that looks like Robert Downey Jr. because he's white.
Back in ye old
know.
England.
Yeah.
The Indiana Jones game looks kind of cool.
Oh
Yeah.
Yeah, there could be something with that. There was one other game. What was the other game? Oh yeah, Dying Light. That looked pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
I remember like about 4 different situations of me and Daniel saying we should play a game together. I just remember one being Little Nightmares and one being Dying Light, and I feel like there was another one.
There's also
I'm not sure.
Oh yeah, Dragon Ball! Dragon Ball! There was Sparking Zero! He had a big forehead.
We got like a 50-day countdown from it, and then but also on the game floor, on like the show floor, there's a playable demo for it, and we've seen lots of playing footage, lots of footage of my favorite form of Majin Buu, so I'm quite looking forward to it.
What other games were announced? I can't remember apart from COD.
You had the Street Fighter Terry Bogard moveset reveal, which looks really good.
Yay. What about games? There's a bunch of ye old England ones.
They never seem to stop with them.
And then...
Goat Simulator Remastered because we needed that.
Oh yeah, there was quite a few remasters on there.
Yeah, although the trailer was pretty good for it.
No, it was not. We thought it was about 20,000 different things at once.
And it
What
just
about
ended up being we thought it was gonna be a game that was like that would reference like a bunch of other games because they had all the different art styles and shit, and we were like, there's a team trying to do like something, like maybe an attempted love letter to the games industry with all these different art styles, and it was just fucking Goat
And then I see
Simulator.
a go, and
What was
that, and
even
then
the
that
point of the start
stupid
of it?
woman made that shitty joke, and I wanted to drop kick her off the stage.
No, but then there was Next Level, Amazon Prime's series about different video games, and God of War and Mega Man and Pac-Man are gonna get episodes for that. So that should be interesting.
Yeah.
It just turns out to be a
Yeah,
documentary
you know,
series.
that guy cried about it, so it better be fucking something, you know?
Oh yeah, he did, didn't he? Fucking cried
Imagine
about it.
crying about a documentary about video games.
What do you mean, guys? It's just so emotional.
I genuinely can't remember any other games that were announced.
Neither can I.
I was really bored of one part of it where everything was just flowing through me.
Oh.
Yeah, everyone better look out in a few years' time when they see trash pandas up there and we're selling out and shit.
Oh my god.
Yeah, can't wait for the remasters of all our games.
Yeah. Oh. Did you guys want to go back to the Scott Pilgrim topics?
No, first we need to talk about our favorite video games.
We did.
No, we didn't. You asked Daniel,
Oh,
and that was
Daniel
it.
did. Alright, Aaron, what's your favorite?
People
video
care about us. We're the hosts.
game? Okay.
Plus, if we get out of the way now, then we never have to talk about it ever again.
Yeah, we can just ask other people in later episodes.
Apart from, I still want to do like a tier list on one of them about certain shit. Anyway, no, there's a lot of video games out there, you know. The Resident Evil franchise is...
Not franchise. One specific game.
But I don't have one. My favourites are 4, 2, 7, and 8. But I can't pick out all of them. They're all so cool. And then there's the Spider-Man games, and then there's the Batman games.
Would you like me to go first?
There's no.
Okay,
Don't give me more time. I'm gonna start combusting. And then there's all the Walking Dead games. I love the Walking Dead games. And then there's
Okay, would it be easier for you to do a top
There's
3?
The Last of Us. I like Cuphead as well. Cuphead's a good game. Cuphead's one of my favorites. I've played it a lot.
You fucking love Overwatch.
Don't remind me about all the hours I have on Overwatch.
And Valorant.
No.
Wait, you don't have that many hours on Valorant, do you?
Nah, I probably roughly have like max like 60.
Okay, I was expecting you to say like 20. When we played it, and you know what you said about it, I was genuinely convinced that you despise that game.
I do.
And the only reason why you have any hours on it at all was to play with like friends.
Yeah, I played a lot with friends.
Oh,
Yeah.
fair enough.
Yeah.
We recorded it a shit ton as well. And then they just never got made into fucking videos.
There's also God of War as well. That's a banging game. There's Hi-Fi Rush. That's fun. I'm just looking through all my Steam right now. Hi-Fi Rush.
Basically, if he's
really
made
fun.
a video on it, it's most likely his favourite game, except for the Halloween countdown.
Telltale Games. I love all of Telltale Games. The Wolf Among Us. I love that fucking game. The sequel's coming out soon.
Yeah.
Wow, Daniel knows what I'm talking about. We've never even spoken about the Wolf Among Us before. I fuck with that shit.
Yeah, it was good. It was good.
Big B can bend me over Wolfstar. Anyway, I like a lot of games, man.
Aaron is the
I
gamer.
am a certified gamer. But yeah, then there's all the Naruto, Shippuden, Ultimate Ninja Storm games. I like most of them. Majority of them I like. Then there's Dead by Daylight. You know, I can never forget about Dead by Daylight. That's a huge part of me. I have 1,500 hours in that game.
That's bestie history.
Yeah, I'm great at that game. And then there's all of Chiller's art games. I love Chiller Arts. They make great games. Same as Puppet Combo. And then there's Crow Country, that was really fun. And then there's Corpse Party and all the other Japanese 8-bit horror games I like. And then there's Little Nightmares. There's Texas Chainsaw Massacre. There's too many. Oh my god, I can't even. Oh my god. There's too many memories and too many games. There's Phasmophobia. There's
I think we get it.
Backrooms. Okay.
Oh.
There's Sea of
Oh, God.
Thieves.
Oh my god.
I know, right? There's too many games.
There's Raft.
But my favorite is gotta be Resident Evil. I'll just say Resident Evil 4. Can we combine both? Can we say Resident Evil 4, the OG, and the new one? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
Okay.
Yeah. What about you, huh? What about you?
So my favorite video game is The Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening, specifically the remake. Because. But yeah.
Oh, there's also Uncharted as well. I love Uncharted.
Oh my god.
And We Happy Few. I love We Happy Few. That's a great game. And Stray. That was a really fun game. Okay, I'm gonna stop.
Yeah. But specifically the Link's Awakening one. I played the Game Boy version as well, and I found it really fun. But the Link's Awakening one, I think that's one of the few games I've actually 100%ed.
Nice.
There's only a handful of games I
I know. I know. You're a disappointment in that regard. You are. You haven't even 100% any of the Spider-Man games. Probably the easiest game to 100%. You just play the game. Have any of you played Papers, Please?
No, but I want to.
I've seen videos on it.
You should play Not Tonight. It's the English version. But you're a bouncer like a pubs and bars and shit. You gotta like check the ID and the age and shit. Yeah. I like Papers, Please. It was pretty fun.
I don't know if I asked you this on the podcast or not. I don't know if I asked you last episode or if I just asked you in a normal conversation. But are you gonna do the Halloween countdown again?
Oh yeah, you asked me that. I said maybe. Because I still have.
This time, because we got Daniel as well with us now, so like.
I have.
There's more reactions to get out of it.
Yeah, I have a few games I could play. I have quite a lot actually.
The Chinchilla Arts game, they just look really fun. I might even play some for my channel for Lord Lad Horror. I still need to get at least one video up for that.
I've still got Stigmatized Property to play out of them. I still got the Jump Scare Mansion. I want to play that for Halloween. And there's Clap Clap as well.
What's that one about?
It's just a little horror game where your house sitting. It's like one of those like houses where you clap for the lights, and then there's like this weird lanky intruder that keeps clapping and turning all the lights off and shit.
Oh. You should play Shipwreck 64.
Oh, there's the Supper. There's these what's it called? They made a bunch of games called Midnight Scenes. They're like these really pixelated retro horror games. They're really cool. But then there's one for free called The Supper I want to play. I want to play all their games though. They're really cool.
So which one of you guys want to join me in playing Shipwreck 64? You just have to sit there and watch me play.
That.
I played it, but I didn't record it. But now I also know how to get to like the actual scary bits. So I'm gonna do it all.
Daniel, you've played Kindergarten, right?
No.
But you know of it, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I know of it as well.
I've played both of them. I think those are like two of the first games I ever got on Steam. I 100% all of them as well. Yeah, the last time I played Kindergarten was January 2022, when I first got my PC. I love Nugget. Little crackhead. Also, I was on Metal Gear. Like, Uprising, this was just in the images, like, below it. And it was just captioned, he's like me for real.
Jesus Christ.
Anyway, we can talk more about Scott Pilgrim now. I love Scott Pilgrim.
See.
You see all the stupid woke people nowadays. They look at Scott Pilgrim and they just go to Twitter and they go, isn't that guy a pedophile? And
I mean,
no, no.
Oh no, we're getting political here.
But he's not.
Uh,
He's not. But anyway, that's not the point.
but do you reckon we'll be getting season 2 for the anime?
Hopefully.
Probably not. But yeah, no, I'm open to it. But I heard we wouldn't. Or that there was no plans for it or something.
I want
That's
there to be one. Daniel, did you know in the books, there's a whole bit for the song so you can learn how to play on guitar. Like it shows you all the notes and the chords.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. You can learn to play the songs that they're playing in a book.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Scott Pilgrim's pretty good. I remember inviting Arian over my lovely establishment called a home, and we got drunk and watched it, and I introduced him to it for the first time.
Yeah, because we went to go see Boy of Uke.
Yeah.
And then we went back to yours and got drunk, and I was depressed. And then the next day, I found out my great nan died.
Oh wow, way to ruin the mood.
I mean, I was already depressed that week anyway. So it didn't help.
Daniel, what's your favorite thing about Scott Pilgrim?
The characters.
The characters are good.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
they're
characters are
lovable. I
really-
love a good cast of characters. That's the main thing
Yeah.
that got me hooked in the film and the show.
Yeah, they're all funny and they're all pretty good.
It's hard to like say one thing as well because I do really like the premise as well, like the story,
Yeah.
the setting and the theme and everything.
Everything about Scott Pilgrim is good, and it's got an anime, it's got a movie, it's got a video game. You know, there's the books, which is like probably better than all of them. You know, it's way more deeper and shit, and I really want to
I'm
read
pretty sure he
them.
gets married, doesn't he, in the comics?
I don't think so, but I don't know. How am I supposed to know?
I don't know, I thought you read them.
No, I literally said I wanted to read them.
Oh, fair enough. Sorry. I'll be back. I need to piss.
Little piss boy. That was my nickname for Torb when I used to play Overwatch. Piss boy. Because, you know, he's ultimate. It would just be me pissing over everyone. With molten lava.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I kind of did that, but it was a cum instead of piss. I called him cum boy.
Oh my god, it's funny because it's so much like a Dunboi.
That wasn't the intention, but yeah, I guess it works like that too.
Have you seen the other book that Brian O'Malley did?
No.
It's called Seconds.
What's it about?
I don't know fully. It's about this girl that's working at like a restaurant, but she wants to open her own restaurant, right? And she's a really good chef or something, and a bunch of people from around the world eat her food. And then like she has this weird sleep paralysis thing where there's just this random girl and she's pointing to mushrooms in like this desk. And then like she has a day where like she accidentally hurts one of her co-workers and like her ex comes in and shit. And like her day just keeps getting worse and worse. And then she finds out if she writes down the mistakes that happened during the day and she eats one of the mushrooms, she can then go to sleep and the mistake will just be like erased from history and it never happened.
I'm back.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's actually an interesting idea.
Yeah.
What's this?
People say it's pretty good. Oh, the other book that Brian O'Malley did, the author of Scott Pilgrim.
Ah, okay.
There's not like any action in it like Scott Pilgrim, but it's still supposed to be pretty good. I might give that a read at some point in my lifespan. I don't really know if he's done anything else because like he the first thing he did was Scott Pilgrim and then it just blew up, and then like he literally reached his peak but like before doing anything else. Like he did one thing and it just peaked instantly. And then he wrote seconds. I don't know if he's done anything else. This snot girl. Well, I guess he's wrote one other thing. What other
So Aaron,
movies do you like, Daniel?
What was that?
What other movies do you like? What do you have any other favorite movies or shows?
Let's see. I really liked the Pirates of the Caribbean films when I was younger. Mainly the first three. I didn't give a shit about the ones that came after. They weren't very good.
I like the guy that was Hello Poppet.
Hello, Poppet.
I remember the
Yeah.
Pirates of the Caribbean movies. He Who Shall Not Be Named came around my flat, and then we did a marathon of all the movies, all eating pizza and having sex. Yeah, good times, good times.
Yeah.
Bittersweet, some may say. Oh.
Oh my god.
What about shows? Yeah.
Wait, I was gonna add a few more films. Like,
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh my god. I love Hot Fuzz. Hot Fuzz is one of my favorite films. It's a
Oh,
real
yeah, I love the
so
Cornetto
good.
trilogy.
It's my favorite of the Cornetto trilogy.
Yeah, it was the first one I ever watched, and it was my favorite. I always
The first
remember the
one-
guy that slips, and you know the little miniature thing goes up his mouth.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh.
I always remember that.
What else? The Lord of the Rings films are really good.
You know what? I don't
don't
think
really-
I've ever watched them. I've watched the first one, and that was it. I haven't even watched The Hobbit.
I know they're really long, which is like off-putting for some people, but if you're into like fantasy stuff, it's definitely worth the watch.
I just never really watched them. I don't know why. Just never got around to it.
I don't know if I have a number one favorite film. I guess it probably would be Scott Pilgrim because it's like I'm trying to think of favorite films, and then a lot of them are in like franchises, so there's more than one. I love Into the Spider-Verse, so that would probably be number one.
Yeah.
Either that or Scott Pilgrim. So like, I love Into the Spider-Verse. I love Across the Spider-Verse, and I'm probably gonna like Beyond. I hope. Let's see. But I mean, out of the three of them, my favorite will probably be Into the Spider-Verse purely because it's like one movie, whereas like, Across and Beyond are like a part one and two. Which doesn't make it like bad, but it's just like in order to pick a favorite film. But you know, with that, it's like I can't really say that
Yeah, the
Across
story
is my
hasn't
favorite
finished
because
yet.
because it's not finished. Yeah,
Yeah.
but I absolutely adore the Into the Spider-Verse films. They're so good.
Yeah,
Not some of
Yeah.
my favorites. So like my favorite is either that or Scott Pilgrim versus the World. Let's see. I like the Sam Raimi Spider-Man films because they're my childhood. Like I was young.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was a wee lad, and they were great, even if they are kind of corny and maybe they. Well, I'd say
my
two aged.
back, my back.
My back. Spider-Man 2 aged pretty well, I'd say. Other than
Spider-Man
that,
3 just didn't have to be made.
yeah. Oh
The
no,
first two were
Spider-Man
fine.
3. I still kind of like Spider-Man 3 just because like I was a lot younger back then. I didn't really care, and honestly, it's still a fun watch. I think Spider-Man
Oh
3
yeah.
is objectively like it's not a good movie, but I think it's fun bad. Like I think it's fun to watch.
Oh yeah. Like
'Cause I mean, we
there's
were
some
blessed with
movies
Bully
you just
Maguire.
can't watch, but that one you can still
Yeah,
find it fun and enjoyable, but
like
there's just some bits where you're like, this is terrible.
yeah, but like it blessed us with Bully Maguire.
Yeah, you know, like
So
my favorite scene is when he slaps MJ.
oh my
Backhands
God.
her.
I'm not a fan of the Gwen Stacy in that film though.
But yeah, like I mean, Spider-Man 1 was good as well. I like Spider-Man 1. 2 was the best one. 3 was
Yeah.
shit, but like there are shit films where you're just like, I can't watch this. This is like annoying to watch. This sucks so much ass. And like it's either infuriating or just boring or maybe both. But like Spider-Man 3, the Sam Raimi Spider-Man 3 is one of those where it's like, this is funny. Like I can watch this for fun.
To be fair, I think that about every Spider-Man movie. I don't think any
And
Spider-Man movie has been peak so far, like live action wise. They've all got
oh
a bit
yeah.
of badness to it, but they're all fun to watch.
I was gonna say last but not least, I also wanted to talk about the MCU Spider-Man films, and then I completely forgot that the Andrew Garfield ones exist. I
Andrew
don't
Garfield
watch
is the
them.
is the best Spider-Man.
Yeah.
He's
Maybe. I mean,
no
the
Spider-Man
film.
wise, he's the
Oh
best
no, Spider-Man
Spider-Man.
wise, probably yeah.
Like, I don't get why they're so incapable of making Tobey Maguire or Tom Holland's Spider-Man like snarky and have all the jokes that Spider-Man normally makes.
Yeah.
That like Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man was so good at that. Like he just mocked everyone he was fighting and shit. And like he just had jokes and like little corny
Like Tom Holland's
one-liners.
Spider-Man done it for like 5 minutes
Yeah.
at the beginning of No Way
Oh
of
my god,
Homecoming.
is that the Avengers? That was
Tom
the only
Holland,
moment they had.
Tom
Yeah.
Holland's good Spider. Sorry, Tom Holland's Spider-Man is too like goody two shoes. I think
It's
Yeah.
too
But I think it might
crybaby.
change
he's too like Boy Scout. But
because
yeah, I mean, yeah.
the first three Spider-Man movies was pretty much his origin story. Now he's gonna have another three of him actually
Yeah.
being Spider-Man, so he might
So
change.
he's probably going to be a bit more jaded. Maybe that was the point. I also wanted to make the point as well that like, and I've seen other people point this out. All of the live-action Spider-Man we've got, so Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, and Tom Holland, they've all done they've all done Peter Parker good in one way or another. Like I think none of them are perfect, but they've all done one aspect of Peter Parker right.
Yeah.
And if the three of them, and if all the best parts of them were like combined into one, we'd have like the perfect like live action version of him.
Yeah.
I think Andrew Garfield's face
I
looks
think
right for for
nah,
Peter
I
Parker.
think Tom Holland's the best Peter Parker. But only because Tobey Maguire looks too old.
Yeah, he kind of did. Yeah.
Andrew Garfield's way too cool.
Yeah.
He was a cool skater boy in his school, and everyone was like, "Oh, look at that bad boy." That was not Peter Parker. And Tom Holland is the little loser that everyone makes fun of, and that happens. And you're like, "Yeah, it makes sense. Look, he's just a little loser, and and plus he's the most like sciencey out of all of them. He's the most
He's the
smartest.
smartest one.
Yeah,
Yeah. That was the point. That all of that like those are the points I wanted to make as well. Like Toby looks too old. Like Andrew looked too cool to the point where he wasn't even the one being bullied in the film. Like Peter Parker's supposed to get
he
bullied when
bullied
he's in school.
Flash.
Yeah, like, he didn't get bullied by Flash. They had some random kid getting bullied by Flash, and then have Peter Parker like stand up for the kid that's being bullied. And then when he gets his powers, he fucking makes fun of
Yeah.
Flash.
And then Flash
it's like-
touches his shoulder at the end of the movie, and Spider-Man just he just grabs him by the collar up against the locker, starts beating the shit out of him.
Yeah, like that was like Andrew Garfield like did some things right with Peter Parker, but again that applies to a lot of them as well.
He
Like-
did the awkwardness right.
Yeah.
Mm.
And like Toby did like the awkward like nerd like down in his luck thing right as well, but he doesn't really look
Yeah,
the part.
like Tom Holland does the
Yeah.
best schoolboy Peter Parker.
Yeah.
Tom Maguire does the best low income.
But we're about to
struggling.
get that with Tom Holland. He's literally
Yeah.
in
Oh,
a banged up apartment who needs to pay rent all the time now. So I honestly
Yeah.
think at the end of Tom Holland's Spider-Man career, he's gonna be the best Spider-Man ever.
Yeah. Because like in my opinion, Tom Holland is also my favorite live action Spider-Man. Like of the three, he's still my favorite. And that's coming from a guy whose like childhood was the Sam Raimi films, but I think Tom Holland's better.
Yeah.
I like all three of them. Don't get me wrong. Like I do actually like all three of them, even though I don't like the Sony Spider-Man film. Well, actually, the Sam Raimi ones are technically Sony as well, aren't they? But
Yeah.
like the Andrew Garfield films, I don't like. I think the films are really stupid, and there's a lot of like illogical stuff, like that don't make sense like
Electro's
plot wise and with
good,
the
though.
characters. Jamie Foxx does good as Electro.
You hurt my feelings, Daniel.
What?
I like the Andrew Garfield movies.
That's fine. You don't have.
Hurt my
I
feelings.
don't.
You
I just.
called them stupid.
There's some stuff in it that just doesn't make sense. It's like so fucking weird.
I bet I could
And
answer them for you right now as I'm smart. What doesn't make sense for you?
I don't remember. You're putting me on the spot. I haven't
This
seen
guy's
them
a
in years.
fake.
I haven't seen these fucking films in years. If we were watching them, I'd be pointing out why some of these are so fucking stupid. For example, having Peter Parker's parents in the film is
Okay,
so
yeah.
pointless. It leads to nothing.
Oh
Well-
yeah, the fact that and also the fact that he was destined to become Spider-Man was just.
Yeah, I thought that. I
That
thought
was-
that wasn't supposed to be the point of Spider-Man, and then they tried to make that a thing. Like, oh, like the whole point of Spider-Man was supposed to be that anyone can be Spider-Man, which is why we also have Miles Morales.
And
But
that's why we have the what if.
Well, no, that's
timeline
not.
where
That's not.
Harry
That's,
Osborn
that's, that's
was
not. That's not really like anyone can become Spider-Man. That's just what Stan Lee says. Anyone can imagine themselves being Spider-Man. But I mean, Peter Parker, like that point Arian just made is like majority of Spider-Men are Peter Parkers across the multiverse. He is made to be Spider-Man.
that's
There's
true.
there's Miles Morales in the Cross Spider-Verse was a mistake for starters, and then even if it's not Peter Parker, it's just a different version of Peter Parker.
Mm,
But
fair
in
enough.
the comics, Miles is like the only like other than Peter in the main Marvel universe.
Mm.
No, but I mean, that wasn't the point I was trying to make. Like, Arian raised the point, and I was like, yeah, wasn't that supposed to be the point? But my main complaint was more just that, like, the subplot of Peter trying to learn about his parents was a complete waste of time. It led to nothing. It didn't matter in the end. If you cut everything related to Peter's parents out of the film would not change. It would be
Well-
exactly the same.
Well, yeah, but it's just trying to do something different, I guess. I mean,
Yeah,
it makes
just
sense
didn't work.
him wondering about his parents, but I mean,
Oh,
like
yeah,
the fact that he went all the way down to that fucking train station with that coin and shit was a bit wasted, yeah.
Yeah.
And
Also-
and his
The
dad
lizard
gave
wasn't.
and the dad
best.
gave him spider aids for some reason
Wait.
since he was a little kid. He was like, "I put it in your blood, Peter."
Also, Aunt May and Uncle Ben are the weakest in those films. Like, they're done really
Mm-hmm.
well in the Sam Raimi films, I'd argue. And the Aunt May in
With
the
with
MCU, she's
Spider-Man-
alright.
With each Spider-Man, like
She just gets
incarnation,
younger.
Aunt May just gets
Yeah.
young. Yeah.
Which is
Oh,
wrong.
yeah.
I feel like Tom Holland is the worst because you shouldn't want to smash Aunt May.
Aunt
She's
May.
supposed to look like an old senile woman.
Alright,
She's not supposed to have them hips, alright?
I'm not talking about looks though. I'm talking about as a character. And
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
the MCU Aunt May is better than the Andrew Garfield Aunt May. The fucking Sam Raimi Aunt May is the best one.
Mm.
Yeah.
Like,
Old
hands
granny.
down. But like the MCU Aunt May still does like the wisdom thing, like, you know, trying to talk sense into Peter and all that shit.
Yeah.
And the one in the Andrew Garfield films just barely even gets any screen
She
time
just
from what I remember.
complains
She-
about him doing his
she's-
laundry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. She's always complaining of being an inconvenience for Peter.
Yeah. And then like the Uncle Ben in the Andrew Garfield films was just really lame and not well
Oh,
done.
And in the
The-
Andrew Garfield. Oh yeah, Andrew. Garfield,
Yeah, the one in the Sam Raimi films, he was good. And then of course we don't have one in the MCU, which I think is kind
The
of
only
stupid.
the only
No,
time
you know, we-
Uncle Ben was referenced.
Uncle Ben was
Oh.
a thing, but they just did
Oh
the
yeah, he was a
smart.
thing.
They just did the smart thing of being. Everyone knows he gets killed, so what's the point of doing it all over again?
Yeah.
Mm.
Which I like. I don't want to see an old friendly man
yeah.
get shot again, and I don't want to cry over it again, please.
Oh yeah.
But
Look-
there's from what I can remember, there's like 2 references to Uncle Ben, and one of them is in the What If show.
Oh, you love
Was
your
one of
what if,
them-
don't you?
Yeah, I like Marvel What If. It's a good show. Leave me alone, okay?
It's
Fuck
just
you.
it's all right. It's a bit meh.
I've never seen it.
Season 1's better than season 2.
We wouldn't argue with you, would we? He just said he hasn't
I
seen
know.
it, and I said it's
I know.
alright.
No, but I'm telling you.
No. Well, fuck you. Then I'm saying you're wrong now.
Whatever. But like in the What If Zombies episode, Peter talks about all the people he's lost, and one of the first people he mentions is
Yeah.
Uncle Ben. And then in Far From Home, you've got the suit. You got like the suitcase with BF P on it.
Okay. Thank you, new rock stars. I haven't seen that.
Shut up.
He's still a character though, just in general.
Yeah.
Like, but you
No,
just
I never
don't.
said that. I just said that like because he was already like dead in the MCU, he didn't get his like iconic thing. But I mean, it's not that big of a deal. I just thought it was worth mentioning.
Aunt May stole it anyway, and then she bit the
Yeah.
dust, which I'm not mad
Yeah, but
about.
she quoted the actual comic.
Yeah, I know.
Oh yeah.
Every new
she-
Rockstar video you've seen, Arian, I've seen
Oh
tenfold.
my
Okay.
god, can I not just say something, man? Fuck you, man. I'm not gonna just give information. Am I? It's not like I'm saying. It's not like I'm saying I discovered that fact. No,
I
I'm
didn't
just
say
saying-
you discovered it.
You're acting like I'm saying I discovered it.
I'm scared.
But I'm not. I said I know.
Hey.
You don't have to discover something to tell me something I already know, do you?
I don't like it when mommy and daddy fight.
I'm daddy, by the way.
Wait, what?
I'm daddy.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yo, so Daniel,
Yeah.
apart from, Spider-Man,
Mhm.
what other Marvel movies do you like? And what Marvel heroes do you like?
I
What are
love
your
the-
favorite
well-
characters?
If we're talking about Marvel movies, I love the Guardians of the Galaxy trilogy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll get to like favorite heroes, but I'll start with like the films and stuff. I really liked Moon Knight. I know that got kind of like mixed.
Moon Knight was
but
great.
I still
I love
liked it.
Moon Knight.
Moon Knight was definitely one of the better shows.
Yeah.
Mm.
And it made me like interested in the actual character because he has a really cool design. For films, the Iron Man films are good. Like
Hmm.
even the weaker ones, I'd argue, are still pretty good.
Would I be dying on a hill alone if I said I quite like Iron Man 2?
Not really. Iron Man
Not
2 used to be
really.
my favorite. It used to be the one I watched all the time. I just
Oh,
am
same,
not a massive
same.
fan of Iron Man. Captain America is my favorite. He's my favorite OG Avenger. I prefer every. I would watch every Captain America movie over Iron Man in a heartbeat, but
Fair enough. I didn't mind the Captain America films. I think they were pretty decent. I liked them. I liked Iron Man more. As for Thor, I pretty much don't like any of the films except for Ragnarok. But I love MCU Thor. Like he's great.
yeah.
Chris
Yeah.
Hemsworth does a really good job. But sadly, he
Aaron.
kind of gets shafted in the films.
Yeah. Aaron, remember when we were doing the MCU watch with He Who
Yes.
Shall Not Be Named, and we only got up to 4?
Yeah. That was great. Great times. Great marathon there.
Hmm.
Yeah, I mean, it lasted 4 films.
Infinity War and Endgame were amazing. Like they're very iconic. I love those films. They're really
Which one do
really
you
good.
prefer? Endgame or Infinity War?
Again, hard to say because there are part 1 and 2. I guess Endgame because the spectacle was huge, but Infinity War was really good as well. Like if I have to say that I like one more than the other, it's by a very very small margin. Maybe Endgame slightly more because I fucking love the pool scenes at the end where like
The pool
everyone
scene's
shows
good.
up and it's like let's go.
Yeah. For me, it's Infinity War because
Yeah.
I feel like more characters got more time.
Yeah.
Infinity
And
War is
fucking-
just better in my opinion. I don't know. It just.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just
And-
because it's all action constantly.
Yeah.
Fast
Like
pace.
I get how Endgame was supposed to be them beating Thanos again, so like Thanos would look less of like a fucking juggernaut. But bro, Infinity War, he was a fucking menace, and I get like he's 2014 one, so he's younger by like a couple years, all that stuff. But like
He's doing it again.
he wasn't
Sorry.
as menacing.
Yeah.
What?
I said nothing. I just said you're doing it again, but I was joking. You just became Eric Voss again real quickly.
Well, because I was voicing my opinion.
No. Because of what you said about how 2014, whatever, he will be
What, that he'd
stronger
be
and
younger?
because he was younger in his
No,
prime. Which
yeah.
makes more sense. Because, Infinity War, he's older.
Yeah.
He wants peace, not war, man.
There's so many MCU films. I'm trying to remember what ones exist and what ones I like out of the ones that exist.
Endgame is like my 5th favorite, I think. Or
Endgame
4th.
is my favorite.
You
If
just
we're
said
talking about
Infinity
movies
War.
alone. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Endgame is like my 5th. Yeah.
If we're talking about, I haven't read nearly enough
Actually, it might not
comics
even be.
to know like what superheroes are actually my favorite if I'm ranking them. But Spider-Man's my favorite, obviously. I really like Star-Lord. Well, I don't know about the MCU one. He pissed me off in Infinity War, like he pissed off most people, but I still like him, and he seems a lot cooler in the comics.
Yeah.
I really like Deadpool, both the films and like, well,
The
I'd imagine he's
character.
the same, yeah, and the character. Moon Knight looks cool, but I've only seen the show, so I can't really say for certain. But character design, I really like him.
Nah, in one of the comics, he rocks up to Dracula and says, "Oi, bitch boy, you owe me money." I think he calls him a fucking nerd or some shit. It's like, Dracula, you fucking nerd. Where's my money?
Arian, I don't
Wait,
think that that's real. Like, the same with random bullshit guy.
oh yeah, no, those aren't real. Those are just like,
Oh.
those are edited. Those are just memes.
You
For a
thought, you
second there, I
thought it
thought
was
you were.
real the whole time, Arian.
When I was
No, no, no,
laughing,
no, no, no. I know the random bullshit guy one was fake, but I thought the Dracula one was real.
when you were talking about it, I was like, is he talking about Deadpool? Because that's a Deadpool thing, and I'm not, and I wasn't sure if Moon Knight had like a similar thing. I don't think he did because this thing is like having fucking bipolar disorder or whatever
I'm
it
pretty
is,
sure.
like the multiple
Okay.
personality.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure at least this one's real. There's one time in the comments where Gamora was the antagonist, and Moon Knight's like, "Wait, so who are we fighting?" Peter Parker then Spider-Man just goes, "Just punch who I punch." I was like, "Okay."
Mm.
Oh no, that one I'm pretty sure is real.
Oh yeah, because that's not like over the top, like a panel of Moon Knight saying he wants ketamine, like which is obviously fake. But no, I mean that's more like a pretty standard like joke.
Mhm.
Yeah. Deadpool's also very toned down in the movies than in the
Yeah.
comics. He's just not right in the head in the comics. He's got like every single mental health issue you can think of. He's just, and then he's just always high or drunk, and he's just always eating a chimichanga while killing people. Like, he's just not right in the head. And like, he's not
Oh.
fully there in the movies, but you know, he's just a bit more jokey and unserious. But he's just got serious problems in the comics.
I think I've seen a panel where he actually just breaks down crying and like admits that he's not okay. I forgot what it was. I think he was with some
Me
of
for
the
real.
Avengers. I think he was. I remember Captain America was there. I'm trying to remember what this was from.
Yeah.
Where like he kind of just has a moment where everything just comes off and he's just honest. And I was like, yeah,
I
fair
mean,
enough.
he has killed the whole Marvel universe.
Yeah.
And then he went through the fourth wall to then kill everyone of our world. And then he went through the multiverse and the past of killing everyone who ever influenced any Marvel superhero ever. That was like the trilogy of comics. But then like
Yeah.
all the past people, I can't remember who it was. It was like just old like folktale people and shit, and people of history that influenced Marvel characters, just all sort of banded together to fight Deadpool. But then I'm pretty sure the Deadpool Corps got involved in some way or the other. But yeah, every single like Deadpool died, apart from the main Deadpool that then killed the Deadpool that killed the whole Marvel universe. It's a very weird story.
But it's a good story.
Yeah.
Aaron, are you gonna read the Naruto and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles crossover comic?
Maybe online. If I remember.
Yeah, because IDW, the guys that made the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle comics, they confirmed that they're gonna do another like manga and IDW crossover with Sonic, and
Hmm.
I'm looking interest. I am quite interested for that.
Also, going back when Daniel said that when he said that Guardians of the Galaxy is his favorite, it reminded me that
Mm.
you know how everyone I can't remember what else they argue about the best like Marvel intro of a movie,
Yeah.
and like they have Deadpool, Wolverine. What was the other one they argue about?
Um.
Deadpool 1 had a pretty. Oh, I mean that's not really MCU though, but
Yeah, it
I
is.
mean, yeah, now it is.
Now it is.
I guess so.
I'm not sure what the other
I
one
can't remember what people
was.
keep arguing, but I was gonna say Guardians of the Galaxy 2, I think,
Yeah.
is also. I honestly prefer it more than Deadpool and Wolverine.
I'll be honest, right? I'm starting to get tired of hearing Mr. Blue Sky.
I mean, yeah, so am I, but like, I just also think the scene's funny of him just running around everywhere, watching everyone else get the shit beaten out of him, while he's just trying to dance and then
He's just
survive
trying
getting
to.
knocked off the platform with the little
He's just
rats.
trying to vibe out, you know. He's just trying to vibe.
Yeah. And then like Drax breaks the fucking thing and he starts whipping him in the back. I honestly think the
Uh,
Guardians of the Galaxy 2 intro is the best one. It's just so good.
mm,
But yeah, the Guardians of the Galaxy trilogy is just my favorites of all time. Like I think I'd even put Endgame further down to fit all three of the Guardians movies in.
fair enough. I rewatched three the other day. That was
Yeah.
and no, because I think that was the first time I watched it since I saw it in cinema. So I was like, yeah, this film's still good. Who did I saw it with Owen, Callum, Samuel. I think that's it.
I watched it with He Who Shall Not Be Named the first time, and then I watched it with my father,
I've also watched with She Who Shall Not Be
my
Named.
puppy. Oh, I know her. Whoa, that's mad. Stop.
Oh my god.
I got that reference. Yo, Arian,
Yeah.
where did your like for Doctor Strange come from?
So I think it mainly came from when he fought the wizard duel he done with Thanos.
Yeah,
It was that, and then I watched was that and then I rewatched Doctor Strange. I was like, oh yeah, this guy's pretty cool, and I think that's where it came from. And then also
no, was that it?
I read and then no, then I read the Damnation comic. That's the one with like Mr. Knight, Scarlet Spider.
I thought you liked him like ages before, like
Oh
Infinity War.
no, no,
Like I thought you liked him
nah,
from the comics.
no. So from before it would have been Spider Man.
What you're telling me you like Doctor Strange more than Spider Man?
Yeah, Doctor Strange is my favorite superhero.
Out of everyone,
Yeah,
he ain't even a superhero. He a wizard.
I I mean, yeah, no, oh, you fucked my bit.
He doesn't even have a superhero name. It's just his name because he's not a superhero. He's a wizard. He's a
Oh
doctor.
my god. All right, fine. Alright, fine. In that case, no, Doctor Strange isn't my favorite superhero. Then my
I
favorite
I
Marvel
I
character.
I honestly didn't know you. I knew you liked him. I didn't think he was your favorite out of everyone
Oh
though.
yeah, no, he was. Oh yeah, he was my favorite.
So I guess Multiverse of Madness like
Yeah.
hit more like a blade to you then.
No, I thought no. After watching it, and, like, then I rewatched it again. I was like, you know what? I don't know what I was thinking, saying the film was bad. I like this film.
It's slightly bad. It's
Oh
not.
yeah, like it's not the greatest,
Yeah.
but it's better compared to some of the other films that came out in Phase 4.
Yeah.
But like it's in the middle.
Yeah. I'll give you that. Yeah, it's middle, like going
Like it's
on
not
high.
Thor, Love and Thunder, Eternals, Black Widow, but it's not Shang-Chi and Spider-Man.
Yeah.
What else came out in Phase 4?
Black Panther.
Black Panther.
Black
I
Panther
don't even...
and Doctor Strange is like middle,
Yeah.
and then Spider-Man, Shang-Chi top, and then the three you said bottom.
Yeah.
Did any other movie come out? Is Guardians 3 Phase 4?
No, that's Phase 5 because it came out after Ant-Man, which started Phase 5.
Phase 4 is really short.
Yeah, and yeah,
I
because
keep forgetting it ended.
you had the Disney Plus series, and everyone was complaining about it. It was like, oh, and then Kevin Feige was like, all right, so every film from now on, there's gonna be a different phase.
Hmm. Yeah.
When does Phase 5? When does Phase 6 start? Isn't it after?
I think it's Fantastic Four, ain't it?
Yeah, I think that's when Phase 5 ends.
No, Fantastic Four's the start of Phase 6.
Oh, right. Thunderbolts is the end of Phase 5.
The start of Phase 6 is Fantastic Four, Blade, and then the Avengers movies.
Yeah, then eventually the Avengers movies. We're not getting Blade, so I don't even know
We
why you
are!
No, we're
We
not.
are! We're gonna get the Blade video game before we get the fucking movie.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna get GTA 6 before Blade.
No, we're not. GTA 6 has been being cancelled indefinitely.
No, it ain't.
Yeah, it was revealed yesterday.
No, I saw a screenshot of it. No, it's still getting made. No, they can't take down my GTA 6.
Owen was going on about it yesterday, saying that it's been cancelled.
No, it just says on hold.
Oh, okay, yeah. So yeah, but yeah, it's on hold indefinitely. So like, there's no sign of it continuing.
No, it just means that it's on hold. But no one knows for
Okay.
how long. That's what that means. It doesn't mean that it's never coming back up. It just means it's on
Okay,
hold for a
okay,
while.
okay.
I'm just saying.
I know. I'm just agreeing. I'm just saying okay.
Where does it say there though, huh?
Oh, that's what Owen was going on about yesterday, and then
Yeah, but Owen reads like
everyone.
the first line of a news article and then will make the whole assumption about that one first line. You think Owen has the capacity to read a whole like article?
Okay. Anyway, Aaron, should we go on to music now?
There's nothing ready to talk about.
Well, did you listen? Well, there were the albums that we were told to listen to last week.
Yeah.
Numbers. So, what did you think of the Royston Club's album?
It was alright.
Any particular songs you liked?
Not really.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh
I
damn!
was too happy. It was too
It was too
upbeat.
happy. Oh, you're such an edgy prick, man.
No,
So
I'm not.
emo. Fuck off.
I
Yes, you are.
introduced you to them numbnuts.
Yeah, but then you
And the
said, "Oh,
song
I
I
never listened
introduced
to them. I
you
just thought you."
and the song I introduced you to with was on that album. So I guess on technicality that was my favorite song. But I
No,
don't know,
because the
just
one on the album was they redone it. It wasn't the
well,
actual.
exactly, but it's the same song.
Alright then. So
If
you
you
know
redo a song, it's still the same song.
okay.
What?
So you're not a fan of the of it, no?
No, not entirely.
Okay then. Fair enough.
I have different moods.
Okay. Okay, fair enough. I quite liked the Arctic Monkeys one that you gave me.
Hmm.
one that I liked in particular was Crying Lightning.
Yeah, everyone likes that one.
Hmm.
And that's pretty much what every grunge band, like indie band, plays. It's like the one, the one out, the band at our college. That's the one that they play a lot. I don't know if it's easy to
band-
play, but it's just like what a lot of people play.
Fair enough. Oh. So alright then. So what album are you
I want Daniel to
giving
do
me
it.
this week? Oh,
I want
Daniel's
What?
giving us
I
the
want
album.
Daniel to give us one.
Alright,
No,
you have to.
Yes.
As the guest, you have to.
I have to give you an album to listen to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Give us music. Yippee.
Fuck. I've never recommended music to anyone before. I'm gonna be real with you.
Well, we've broken your virginity for it now. I hope you're happy.
For fuck's sake.
What? Why? Ugh.
All right. What? All right. Listen to "Wasting Light" by Foo Fighters. If
Yeah.
if you haven't already.
Okay, then I will.
Okay. There we go.
Understood, sir.
Yippee.
Understood. Alright. Should we outro this podcast then, Aaron?
Yeah, you can.
Alright, so we have been oh shit. Okay. We have been Nerd for Bomb. And I have been your host, Lord Lad. This has been your host, Bestie.
I still don't want to
and
be here.
Shut up. It was your idea for the podcast.
No, it was not.
A podcast was your idea.
Okay, fine. Yeah.
This has been our guest, Dunboi. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and we'll see you next week. Where we're having Samuel on next week, right?
Yeah. If he's down to.
Yeah. So we should be having Chowbacks. If not, then we'll have somebody else. Or just be me and Bestie.
I never want to be here again.
Good.
Thank you for watching or listening.
Bye.
Goodbye.